Yuka Kawamura from Japan. And she's away.
Plenty of run up into this mount. Round off on, lay out somersault onto the beam. Solid as a rock.
Controlled.
Good to get a nice solid start on the beam. Here's another leap. Difficult leap. Two of them combined, a little bit of a stagger. The girls do get connection bonus when they combine leaps with difficulty ratings. Round off, lay out, somersault. She did have to pike. She landed with 2 feet. So she picked up a D for that element. Front somersault to a leap, again, connection, and to a third element. Now there's a special requirement there, moving down to work on the beam from the torso region, as it is a special requirement on beam. Now she's up. Spins on 1 foot. Leap directly to 2 further leaps. So again, going for further connection bonus.
And the routines to build for the dismount.
Yeah, again, most of the girls take the full length of the beam into their round off. Punch double back. Bit of a deep landing, but she'll be pretty happy with that routine, I think.
It was Yuka Kawamura from Japan.
Japanese are certainly not out of the competition here. They're here to compete. Double back, a little bit of split legs, bit of a deep landing, so there's a couple tenths in there in terms of execution deduction, but they're on their way.
So that's it for Japan on the beam. Let's see how that affects the points after the third rotation. 3 rotations down. That marks the halfway stage for the women. And a bye for the Aussies in this rotation sees Japan sneak into the top 3. USA still charging in front. And consistency paying off for USA's Elise Ray. She'll be tough to beat in the all-round. And one of the leading contenders on vault is about to fly onto the uneven bars. Denisse Lopez from Mexico.
She's working into a giant half turn, full turn. Okay, she's changed direction there, so she's ad-libbing some moves here. Trying to get back onto the high bar. Really doesn't matter, as long as she doesn't make execution errors, she can pick up, still string some difficulty together. There's a reverse hecht.
And keep that momentum going.
That's right, yeah, through to a back hop to the low bar, transition back to the high bar. The important thing is just to keep moving. Stringing difficulty, a double layout somersault. Pretty solid routine from Denisse.
Elise Ray from the USA is about to commence her first vault. A 9.625 on the beam, a 9.45 on the floor. She's in contention for the individual all-round.
Yurchenko, 1.5 twist. Plenty of difficulty rating in that vault. Elise is doing her all-around chances no harm there. Sort of coming through the pack, I think. There's some more favorite gymnasts for the all-around total.
9.10 from Morgan White, the first USA vaulter.
Coming in, round off onto the beat board, back entry, 1.5 twist, solid landing, possibly a little bit better than the first. Great height, good length.
Coach is happy.
Yeah, little
I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Let's have another look.
Coming in at pace at 1.5 twists, it takes a lot of courage. These girls are going flat tat towards the horse. They've got to do a round off backwards onto the beat board and then dive backwards onto the horse and prop off in time to do a somersault with a 1.5 twist. Coming off the back of a good floor routine, Amy's moving into vault, trying to pull herself up the rankings. Again, Yurchenko entry, double twist. That's a fantastic vault. So I think these girls are showing the Australian and the Mexican that they're here for the vault title as well. There's some, the standard on vault is really some of the best in the world. Even the Eastern European countries can't match what we're seeing here tonight.
Amy Chow, nice body, shoulder, hand position.
2.5 twist, a little bit of form break, but you know, when you're packing that much into that short space of time, it's not surprising that the legs come apart a little bit.
The bonus points must help out more than those little bits being taken off of those things.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this vault's, the start value on that vault is 10, so the judges really just take their execution errors off of that, so she'll be scoring a mid to high 9 for that. Comes Amy into her second vault. Yurchenko, double twist, and a better landing. Now that one could be a little bit better for her. I had a sense that she had to pike that one down a little bit more, but the landing was certainly better. Yeah, she did have to pike down a little bit into the landing there, and that is an execution deduction. I think she landed a little bit higher in the first vault, but the landing was pretty solid. She's hurting a little bit. I think her ankles have taken a bit of a pounding there. Now we're back to bars.
Chen Miaojie from China.
Chinese are great on asymmetric bars. Oh, there's a turn into L grip, hop out, full turn back into L grip, straight to a Jaeger. The combination for that move is phenomenal. So
the coach is hovering. You know always to expect something exciting when the coach hovers.
Usually in there for the big releases. As long as he doesn't touch her, there's obviously no deduction. He's allowed to be there. Coming in full turn into L grip again, hop out, half turn to a reverse hacked. And double layout. Not much wrong with that. Start value again would be probably in excess of 10. Of course, you can only be scored out of 10, but these girls pump extra difficulty bonus points into their routine just in case they miss a couple of moves, a couple of combinations. They have some further combinations in there to back it up. Winding up and double layout dismount. Competition's hotting up here. The Americans have had a good result on vault. The Chinese are now on one of their favorite events. Yes. Australians are still hovering in there.
China a real force on the uneven bars so far.
Yeah, they've put together some solid routines. They're looking to advance here. This is one of their stronger events, so they really want to score well.
Ling Jie from China.
Great extension in their giant circles into L grip. Now this is a rotated grip that increases the difficulty rating of their skills into a Jaeger, full extension, and transition down to the low bar for a combination.
Each routine requiring 2 release elements.
Of B value, these girls are doing release elements of D value. So they're exceeding the requirements. Reverse hacked. And winding up for dismount, double layout, perfect landing. It's hard to find a lot wrong with that. The judges have their work cut out for them there. The Chinese aren't putting a foot wrong on uneven bars. It's really going to be putting the pressure on the other teams. Here we are winding up. The extension in her giants is fantastic. And the double layout, perfect position, perfect landing. Pretty happy. Moving pretty consistently through the competition.
Ling Jie a 9.725.
Yeah, now that's a great score on uneven bars, so.
That is a brilliant score. Her teammate scoring a 9.450, so she's well ahead of Chen Miaojie.
Yeah, that will be the top score, and probably the top score for the night. It's not a lot of room to squeeze in between there and 10, so it's going to be down to the Americans on uneven bars to see if they can top that.